Hello. So for this badge, I decided to do the Google Jamboard. Um, this could be used in a lot of different ways. I watched the videos giving me examples of what it could be used for, and some of the ones I thought were cool is like it could be a quick little like, oh, what was like the highlight of your weekend? What was something that was kind of bad about your weekend? I think they called it like peach and pit. Like, what was the peach of your weekend? What was the pit of your weekend? They also had really cool ideas where you could put the sticky notes like on a screen and put a number on each one. Then whatever the student's number is, they could click the sticky note and answer the question that way. They also gave examples of like um, students writing a sticky note and like I could like divide the screen in half, be like, oh, I love cookies, I hate cookies, and then they can put like, oh, I vote cookies or whatever it may be. So there are a lot of different ways you can incorporate this in like a teaching standpoint. Just for this project, I just kind of did it as like, oh, this would be a great way to like get to know classmates and stuff like that at like the beginning of the school year, but it could also be incorporated in lessons, which is really cool. So I started off by just making one about me so they can kind of see what I'm looking for, like a fun background, five sticky notes, and three images. Um, and then on the next slide, uh, I kind of went through the instructions. I was like, okay, based on your class number, go to that number slide. So that way we don't have like two students on the same slide. And I would make sure to make enough slides for all the students that I have. I explained to put five different sticky notes and I told them which button to click for the sticky notes. And then I asked them to write facts about themselves. This could be their favorite color, movie, TV show, ice cream flavor. Maybe they play a sport or an instrument, whatever it may be. They could write anything about themselves. I also asked them to include three images to go along with those facts. And then I said afterwards, you would go through slide by slide and have the students kind of introduce themselves to their fellow classmates. I also encouraged the students to be as creative as possible, to pick a fun background, to choose different sticky note colors, anything that it makes the slides more them. I wanted them to do so that way we can get a good idea of what their classmates look like. So then I went through and I just made some different fake uh, student. So this one's named Billy. He did his five facts, three images. Great job, Billy. Fun background. We love it. Same thing with Sarah. Five facts, three images. And same thing with all these. I kind of just created little characters for different people in my class. And yeah, so yeah, like I said, this I kind of just use this as a way to be able to introduce themselves to their classmates and for me to introduce myself to my students. This could totally be used in a teaching setting with like a lesson plan, especially online, because it'd be a great way to keep the kids interactive and focused and concentrated. But it's all online, which is really nice. So then it can also make life a bit easier, and I wouldn't have to print stuff out and all that stuff is just all online and easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, this was a very awesome tool and I will definitely be using it in my future. Thank you.